You attract what you fear. OMG, I'm so scared of $10 billion. Okay, how about this? No more billionaires. None. After you reach $999 million, every red cent goes to schools and healthcare. You get a trophy that says I won capitalism and we name a dog park after you. Man shaves 1.7 seconds off 4-hour flight by standing up as soon as the plane lands. There's about to be a problem in produce. For about 15 years I have carried one of these to silence annoying TVs in different places. Most TVs have a headphone jack, so plug it in and the volume stops playing out of the speakers. I donate one to an annoying TV about every 3 months. I know it might drive the establishment manager insane trying to figure out what happened to the volume, but blaring The View in waiting rooms should be illegal. What does my room say about me? There's the ghost of the former owner living in the closet, by the way. It looks like you live inside of an Apple announcing a new iPhone. Android users who can't wait to make memes hating on it. Why this? It's easy to mock Apple when they release stuff like Liquid A. Waiting for Liquid D. You'll never be pies but wanna pie faster, so you turn on pie turbo mode, maximum pulse, and then you start whipping it around and say you get a web and you get a web and you get a web. Shout the F out to my Uber driver last night who turned off the radio, asked is it cool if I take a call, then broke up with his long distance girlfriend over the phone for the next 20 minutes. Wildest ride of my life, but ultimately I think you both made the right choice. This song is so awesome to me. Try to make this long story short. Several years ago when he was at his son's 30th birthday party, he sent this song to me while I was at work. Loved it. He was such an awesome husband. Sadly he passed away unexpectedly 2 months after we moved to Texas. Was beyond devastated. Eventually I was able to listen to the voicemails he sent me. This is my favorite. Remember telling him that it was very sweet but begged him not to quit his job. Okay. Walks into KFC. Every white man within the 50-meter radius yells Wakanda forever. A man hurled RAC and a punch at a FedEx driver, then lied after he was punched back. Damn, he sent him to God. Same day shipping. How fast can a bear even run? Pretty sure I can outrun a fat bear. I have looked at some videos and I would like to sincerely apologize to the bear community. 2 men charged for illegally dumping 35,000 mercury-filled lamps near Hurricane Marsh. My car was idle for days while it was raining. Today I opened my car and saw this horrifying scene. It never happened before. What is it? These are mold, get it properly cleaned. Stop spreading misinformation, it's Can confirm I was the one who passed out thrice. Can confirm that you it. I drove your ambulance to the hospital. Can confirm I had to insert my to save his life at the hospital. Man laddered a lady's mother and cousin. She then befriended him and supported his early release. Then when he was released he laddered her too. I assure you dear viewers that having my face in between ScarJo's thigh is very crucial to the story. Extra chromosome, extra love. She doesn't have Down syndrome. We aren't sure. What do you mean we? I'm her mom and I'm telling you she doesn't have Down syndrome. I don't believe you. Stop harassing. Your birthday on 9/11 before 2001. Your birthday on 9/11 after 2001. University silent as stars. This approach is Oxford. I like how this makes her seem like some kind of being, a pure cosmic horror. Americans will use anything but the metric system. 1 deer, 2 deer, 3 deer, 1 elk or 6 deer. Who else does this? Okay, if I gotta be there by 12 that means I gotta leave the house at 11:15, which means I gotta start getting ready at 10:15, which means I need to start drinking coffee and eating breakfast at 9:30, so that means I need to set my alarm for 9:15. East Hartford Animal Control looking for whoever painted squirrels. Why do gardeners love the chicken orbs? Breaking news. Jeffrey Lurie, CEO of Philadelphia Eagles, just shocked the sports community when he announced that he would permanently ban a woman dubbed Phyllis Karen from entering Lincoln Financial Field. In addition, he sent a warning to the entire Eagle sports fan community. Anyone who is competitive, aggressive and disregards mutual respect, like the woman in the recent incident. Man gets sued after leaving his blind date and her 23 relatives at restaurant with $3,100 bill. How many futures did you see? 14,605,000. How many did I buy YouTube premium subscription in? None. Consent balloon requires 4 hands to open, making powerful statement about consent. Do the hands need to be attached to an alive person? Please read. My dad passed away from a massive stroke and had none of these symptoms. Please take your loved one to the doctor if they are dizzy, severely nauseous, seeing double and have shaky eyes. Oh, that kind of stroke. Finding out this is a Japanese dish actually makes sense, since the Japanese seem to love that tentacle wriggling feeling down their throat. 1,300 euros. 1,300 euros. 2 years later. In 1972, Barbara Robinson wrote, "The Herdmans were the worst kids in the history of the world. The Herdmans only held that title for 2 years. You're welcome." Sees scumbag Steve at a gas station, loots a flare gun at one of the gas tanks. Christmas is the best day ever. No, it's September 11, 2001. Hey little guy. Batman's most legendary Riz moments. When the gangster in class starts reading like a second grader. Video games, year 2008. Title, Grand Theft Auto 6. Role, a hot dog vendor internet nerd. Imagine being held at gunpoint, bear with me, by a literate animal and the only hope of rescue is, bear with me, tweeting a coded message. Man, it just hit me that in 30 years a generation of people without retirement plans or savings are gonna hit retirement age. What the F is that gonna look like? Satan doing the job given to him by God. Christianity portraying him as evil. Loaded fries, Jonah's load, $20. Noah's load, $17.50. Cheated on my barber and this new guy actually brought me back to life. Thankful for the day. Got stung by a bee, lol. When my son has stage 4 can and he talks about some dad can we shave our heads together. My hobby is to poke fun at people. Meet my knife, its name is fun. No. That little girl gonna remember that forever. Would you eat 6 donuts? Honestly, my takeaway from this chart is that donuts are healthier than I thought. Seems legit. Candy. Rachel and I are no longer dating. Mike, that's a horrible way of telling people we are married. It's impossible not to be impressed by this costume. How did his head get so big? Because of all the 20-year-olds that have sat on it. 4 stars. Dr. Lewis saved my life. Honestly don't know how to earn that 5th star. Is British food really that bad? If made correctly, yes. White House insists Stephen Miller does not play with dolls. When boomers want to talk about how stupid millennials are, just remember what generation covered real hardwood floors with linoleum. If someone is excited about something and you make them feel stupid for feeling excited about it, you are officially the worst type of person. So you only make the adult version, or so what else would you like us to have? Doctor, this is your spine. Me, what the F, put it back. Therapist, you should face your fears. Me, unplugs grandma's life support to test my fear of Seth. Fun facts with Squidward. Do not mix a combination of 75% saltpeter, potassium nitrate, 15% charcoal, 10% sulfur with a little bit of sugar. This is how you make gunpowder, so don't do it. Someone liked a ton of my tweets at once and their account has 0 followers and was just made, and I thought this must be a bot. Then I looked closer. It's my dad. This video is age restricted. They didn't want us to show the scene when the trains ram into each other or coupling each other. Shunt me harder, Thomas. Alright bro, either that or engineer. What is that? A very kind person who starts charities. Tell your parents that you wanna be one. Assassin's Creed Shadows is woke. Jacob saying it's coming inside of me wasn't on my 2025 bingo card. I had 5 of them on mine and won a cookie. Cillian Murphy photographed by Antonio Almas for The Observer. Looks like he signed a 5-year deal with West Ham United as new manager. Bro, how do I check if my Jordans are real or fake? Look at the logo. Wait, I'll send. Original. Fake. One bite and the whole tower comes crashing down. Does it come with an airplane shaped fork? What's the weirdest thing you have baited to? When I was like 12 or 13, my parents decided I was old enough to have a telephone in my room. The one I got was a cordless model which would for some reason speak the numbers as you dialed them in a woman's voice. For the 0 instead of 0 it was pronounced O. So yeah, you can fill in the blanks. Maybe I'm just deaf, but I see a lion wearing sunglasses on this cricket. Do we have any water? Yeah, in the kitchen. Thanks babe, my pleasure. Where were you yesterday? There was nobody else to cover your shift. I'm sorry, I was becoming a father yesterday. Oh really? I'm happy for you. Boy or girl? I'll tell you in 9 months. You're fired. You look exactly like my first wife. How many wives do you have? 0. Hello, I know this is a long shot but I'm going to try anyway. Do you know of any current pro-ana communities or websites? I'm a lifelong anorexic and haven't been able to find a community in some time. I hear they changed the names of them so people would leave them alone, but that means I'm left out too with no support. Do not use that moisturizer. Controlling boyfriend, ASMR boyfriend, play patronizing skintellectual boyfriend. One day you burned a CD for the last time without even realizing it. Took this hot date to prom. We had a ball. US Customs decapitated Mila Boo Boo. What to do? Can someone explain this to me? 2 men in suits shaking hands, one man is on fire. Why the hell is there description of the album cover instead of album cover? TV review actor Charlie Sheen. He shows no genuine remorse for all the terrifying things he's done. When you fart in a crowded room and say, "Do I smell popcorn?" so everyone takes a whiff. Diabolical. I have worked at 3 different movie theaters and made tons of popcorn. During my hours of popping I slowly learned how to change my farts to perfectly mimic the smell of popcorn. My wife farts Diet Coke, so you could say we make a pretty good team. Time traveler moves chair, the timeline. Breaking news. Protests turn destructive. Downtown Seattle. Ernie Hudson somehow turns 80 this year.
Spare change. Spare change, ma'am.